Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Wednesday, August 7th. And you know why I'm in such a good mood? Because I know that my vacation is around the corner. I can't wait. It's not here yet. We're doing a lot of work to prep for that vacation. And to be clear, Mark and I are taking 2 weeks off, but we will not be missing one day. I noticed, by the way, Mark, some other podcasters are like, oh, it's August. I'm going to just release one episode a week, or they change their release schedule. No, what kind of wimps are you? I wish. Come on. Well, you're going to get your wish. We're going to reduce the number of episodes next year. We didn't do it this year. It's too much to change midstream. We're going to do it in 25. I promise. 5 and 25. 5 shows a week, not 7. Okay? Isn't that better?
That'll make your life easier too. Less stuff you have to record for vacations.
You know what? I never think about myself, Mark. I only think of you. Anyway, if you've got a financial question, we'd love to hear from you. Go to our website, JillOnMoney.com. On the website, top right-hand button, little contact us. Click that contact us button. The form will pop up. You will complete that form. That's the email we'll receive from you. If you would like to join us live, you better make the seduction, the appeal to Mark, because he's the one who picks everybody who comes on live. I don't have anything to do with this. This is all a Mark Talercio production. So you better be nice to him. Hey, Mark, by the way, did you get any birthday greetings that I asked for?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got a lot of emails from people. Yep.
Oh, that's so nice. See, what a community we've built.
I responded to everybody.
Oh, you're so good. I make Mark respond to everybody who gives me birthday greetings on Facebook for my birthday. I'm like, don't forget to say thank you to everybody.
Is Facebook still a thing?
I don't know. I'd like to. Do we still posting on Twitter or not? I mean, on X or not?
And we post, but that's about it. I don't go on there.
It's a cesspool. Don't go on there. People, save yourselves. Okay. Anyway. All of our content lives on our website, JillOnMoney.com. So please just keep an eye on that. It's refreshed all the time. Don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter. Okay, today we're talking to another Mark. This is Mark, who's on the line from the Washington, D.C. area. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
What's going on with you?
So just kind of looking for a second opinion. Wanted to see, I'm getting up there in age, so wanted to see if we were on track. I'd love to retire in maybe 10 to 12 years.
Okay.
All of my forecasting tools and Monte Carlo simulators all say and seem to pan out. But,
dude, are you like Mr. Do-It-Yourselfer?
Yeah.
Because when you when you're like, oh, I got my Monte Carlo simulation, you're not rolling the dice. You're just doing it.
I'm hands-on. Let's put it that way.
How old are you?
I am 49.
Married or single?
Married.
Okay. Spouse is how old?
She is 40.
40? Oh, yeah. Look at you going younger.
Younger.
Okay. You guys have some kids or no kids?
Yes, one son.
One son. How old?
He is toddler.
Toddler. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Are you both working full time?
No, just me.
Okay. How much do you earn?
So on an annual basis, it's about $440 to $460, depending.
That's a nice number.
Yeah. Now, a bulk of that is, incentive, stock, etc.
Okay. Fair enough. But that's been consistent, like in the fours?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And you're making contributions to a retirement plan based on that?
Yes. Maxing it out at $1,900 a month, plus there's a match, which equates to about $1,000.
Okay. How much is in there? And is it pre-tax?
I've got a variety of accounts. I've got both pre-tax, kind of tax deferred, and then non-tax deferred.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go through the accounts. So Right now, this is a 401k that you have?
Yes, that's the employer's 401k.
Okay, and it's a traditional 401k. How much is in the traditional 401k?
So that's got a balance of about $291,000. Okay,
then what else do you have?
So then after that, I have 2 IRAs. One is $189,000, and then the other is about $67,000.
Are those both traditional?
Traditional. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 189 and 67, you said?
67.
Okay,
yep.
What's next?
Then my wife has an IRA and a Roth, so we kind of, given our income, we do non-deductible contributions to the IRA, and then we backdoor it each year.
Okay.
So the total in that is about, let's call it $9,200.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then I have a 529,
Mm-hmm.
and that's got 27,000 in it.
Okay. Great.
So I think that's kind of all of the tax deferred.
And what about the money that you may have saved, like in a investment account? Do you have some money?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the non-tax deferred now,
Yep.
we have a brokerage. Well, they're all brokerage accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So brokerage number one, we have call it 413,000 in that one today.
Okay.
Then we have another brokerage account that's got 131,000.
Okay.
Then, you just your regular bank accounts, call that 5,000. And then a UTMA for $1,400.
Okay. House? Do you own a home?
House, yes.
What's it worth?
1,250 conservative.
1,250,000.
Yeah.
How about a mortgage? Any mortgage remaining?
Yeah, we got a 700,000 mortgage with roughly a $58,000 HELOC we used to do some renovations.
Okay. What's the rate on the 700,000?
2.75.
That's a good one. And that's a 30-year?
30-year fixed.
Great. And what about the HELOC? What's that running you right now?
That's a little over prime.
Okay. Got it. All right. So, a lot of accounts. Geez.
Accounts.
Anything else that I need to know about right now?
Yes. So, part of my work, I expect, part of my stock, I expect ongoing vestings, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tell me more about that. Like right now, is it a publicly traded company?
Yes.
Okay. What is the unvested value right now, total?
So the unvested value, for safe speaking, I would say about 140,000.
And how much vests each year, approximately?
It's probably, it's in a quarter each year.
Okay.
So maybe 40, 50,000 a year.
Okay. And so when that vests, I just want to understand, when does the tax get paid? Like, is that vest right as a vest? Okay,
yes.
I got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you've made money on it and you hold on to it for more than a year, it's long-term capital gains, but you get, okay. And what have you been doing with that money that is vested, that 40 or 50 grand a year?
Just saving it.
Okay. Because there's a part of me that's like, well, why do you have a HELOC?
Well, we literally just took it out to do some renovations, and we'll probably pay it off pretty soon.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about that, right? Because prime rate is still pretty high.
It is pretty high.
Okay. So what's the 10 to 12 years, 62-ish, will you be entitled to any pension benefit?
No pension, but Social Security, I would, at 67, I would be entitled to $3,800.
How much you guys spend every year? Like, this is a great story so far. 450 grand a year is a real number. You live in a high cost of living area.
Yeah,
I get that. But how much do you think you spend? What do the expenses look like?
Yeah, I just kind of simply pulled up our banking software and said, look, give me my last 12 months. So on average, it's probably about $20,000 a month. But that includes kind of all the savings contributions.
Can you back that out? Can you back out the savings? Like what it really is?
Yeah.
Like, is it more like 15?
Yeah, it's probably more like 15-ish without the savings.
Okay. And when you retire in 10 to 12 years, you want to be done, or you want to be able to do something else?
I would probably work part-time, maybe.
Okay. Are you putting money on an ongoing basis into the 529 plan?
Yes, $650 a month.
Okay. And I know this is like really, I'm getting right into your getting up into your kitchen, as my friend Maureen used to say. Second child?
There's There's talk of it, but, it's
Something has to happen. You can't just talk about it.
I mean, I'm getting up there, so
All right. Well, but it's possible. A second child is possible.
yeah,
Okay.
it's possible.
Have you guys ever thought, so you have a lot of accounts all over the place. So what's with the two different brokerage accounts? Do you label them as something different? Are they earmarked for something?
No, we have an advisor, so the one holds my company stock, and the other is just kind of and he doesn't charge a fee on that one.
Okay.
And then the other one is managed. So that's really
Okay. So you work with an advisor, even though you're doing your own Monte Carlo simulation.
Yeah.
The brokerage account is what's being managed plus the two IRAs.
correct.
How much you pay for that?
It's about 1%.
That's not bad.
No.
Do you like this person?
Oh yeah, the returns he's gotten us is phenomenal.
Are they doing planning for you?
Yes, he also does planning for us.
Great. Perfect. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So you have an advisor. You're a do-it-yourselfer. Dare I ask this question? What do you need us for?
Well, I just want a second opinion and see what you guys thought. So here's, another question is, the models suggest doing a Roth conversion at some point in the future.
Yes.
And that would reduce our IRMA or eliminate the IRMA, would eliminate the RMDs.
Yeah.
But then I listened to your show and there's been, a lot of talk about, the opportunity cost for, paying the tax versus investing the amount of the tax. You would kind of get to the same place maybe.
Well, you're not going to do it now, right?
No, not
and
now.
so
Absolutely
you don't have to freak about this. This is what I think, Mark. I think maybe let's see where tax rates are in 10 years. You're going to be making $600,000 in 10 years. You know what I mean? So it would be a total game day decision on that. Okay. When you look at this, so let's say you do a Roth or you don't do a Roth, it doesn't matter. You're putting a lot of money away. You're saving a lot of money. Your advisor and the models tell you that you're on track, right?
Correct.
Okay. And is your advisor telling you on that annual vesting to sell it immediately and then invest it?
No, I told them I want to hold it for at least another couple of years.
I don't get that. Why? Tell me more about that. Why?
It'll probably go up in value.
What if it doesn't?
It's very likely it would.
I don't know. I don't want to fight with you about this, but I honestly, Mark, I don't know. But okay, whatever. You know better. So I would be thinking about using that vesting every year and popping that right into the 529 plan. Stop with the $650 a month. You and your wife should be just putting money into the 529 plan in a more aggressive way because you sound like you're an educated dude and it's probably something that's important to you. So, you can put away a good chunk of money and I think that's a good way to do it. But if you don't want to do that and you want to put, you want to chip away at it, that's fine too. You're saving a bunch of money and that's great. I think they just keep testing it. I think you're on the right track. I can't say for sure that something weird doesn't happen in the next 10 or 12 years that puts you on your back feet, your back foot. But it seems pretty good. Mark, do you want to jump in and give me what you think?
I was just curious, once the child is in, preschool or daycare or whatever, does your wife have any plans about going back to work?
We've talked about that and she said maybe.
Although I guess another kid would complicate that.
Exactly.
It would complicate that. There you go.
I think if she wants that kid, you're done. So there you go. So that's that. Let's move on, Mark. We're not. That's not happening. If he has another kid, that's all. I think you are on the right track. You are. Okay, but I wouldn't get. I honestly would just not get too cute with this. Yeah. And I hear, a little bit of well, I don't have to sell this because the stock is going up, which absolutely may happen and may not. And so I would just like to point out that I have heard things like this from many people. Some of them worked at a company called Lehman Brothers.
I know.
Some of them worked at companies that in the late 90s and early 2000s don't exist anymore. Right. Some of them happened to retire at the wrong time when their company stock price was lower. So I would just caution you to not get too clever in
Yes.
this. It sounds to me like you're on the right track. You got a good advisor. The numbers look good. I'm good with that. That's awesome. It's
Good.
totally great, you know? So I don't want you to think that I'm not saying you are not in good shape. I'm really not. I'm just saying I'd like you to just kind of take a deep breath and try not to outsmart yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
are you nervous about any of this or you feel okay?
No, I mean, we're pretty heavily concentrated on the, company stock. And, my advisor and I have talked about that. And, we've devised a strategy around reducing our concentration.
Yeah.
So
that means you have to pay the tax, right?
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding you, man.
No,
Look, I think that you are. Look, you're in good shape. I think you know that. I love that you like kind of checking in with us, but it seems like you're in a good place. Pay off that HELOC. I don't know. I just looked up the prime rate. It's at 8.5%. Like that's just like a lot of money, and you have money. So, I don't know. That seems like a bad use of your money right there. So let's get rid of that, and maybe think about putting more money in the 529 as lump sums. And otherwise, I think you're in very good shape and you're ready to rock and roll. Don't do anything crazy. Okay.
Excellent.
Delay to claim till age 70. Put that in your model.
70. Okay.
70. Okay.
All right,
man. Good luck.
Thank you.
So if you have a big company stock holding, right, and you want us to walk you through why it makes more sense for you to maybe take control of that right now rather than wait or try to pay the short-term capital gains, not wait for long-term capital gains. All those things, that's in our wheelhouse. We know how to do that. Give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, write us a note. Let us know if you'd like to come on the air. It's much better because we can actually ask you some follow-up questions. And while you're on the website, sign up for the free weekly newsletter. Check out our YouTube show. It's called Jill on Money, powered by The Compound. You can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Please leave us a rating and review wherever you listen. And also, put your hands metaphorically on someone's back. Someone needs a little pat on the back or a boost up. You can be the person who makes a difference in someone's day. So do that today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.